a Virgo, and a Gemini reading. Virgo and Gemini, so let's tap in. First, we're going to be pulling some channeled messages to see what we got, what's the energy. Now, this could come in at any part of the reading. This could resonate for any part of the reading. Just keep this channel message in your head. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification bell, comment zodiac sign. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If this resonates with someone else, make sure you share it with them. Okay, what do we have for Virgo and Gemini? I feel like there's like a very, very intense sexual connection. You guys not talking to each other sometimes, but there's a lot of sexual chemistry. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I'm not going to pull that one. Okay, so let's see about this energy. Okay, so Virgo and Gemini, you could be a couple and you have a child. Your youngest child, doesn't matter how old they is, the youngest child, they could be over 21. I'm getting like 24. They're sleeping with men and women. The letter N could be significant. And this baby of yours, this child of yours, could be an Aquarius. So I'm hearing like this name could be Nova, Nini, Nisha. I'm hearing Naimari. Let's burn some sage. Some Palo Santos. I think that's what this is. Let's just get this up in here before we start the energy, before we start the reading. Yeah, let's start this. Let's get this in, spirits. Connect with me, spirits. Connect with me. Connect with me. Connect with me. What do we have for Virgo and Gemini? Virgo and Gemini. Virgo and Gemini. Virgo and Gemini. Okay, we're going to just let that burn out. Okay, as you know, I do smoke on my channel. So let me get my smoking material out before I start the reading. So Virgo and Gemini, I'm going to get a little bit about you guys' connection first before I pull on this Aquarius' energy. So we're going to use this deck. Okay. Spirit. Okay, hold on. Spirit, connect me with Virgo and Gemini. Connect me with Virgo and Gemini. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? I feel a lot of arguing in this connection. Seduction and downfall. So I feel like the female, don't know if it's the Virgo or the Gemini. Whoever this female is, they use seduction to get this person. They use seduction to get this person, and that was their downfall. This is why the relationship isn't working. I see someone that's really, really thick, nice body, nice hips. They got the butt, they got the titties. Um, this person, okay, so I'm talking about the Gemini. The Gemini is the woman in this situation. She used a lot of seduction to get this person. It's saying that they use magic and it's hidden that they use magic. She's hiding that she used a love spell on this person. She's hiding that she used lust to get with this Virgo. She's keeping secrets from you, Virgo. They're hiding their true feelings for you with the disguise. They could be walking around the house very quiet, and they could also be having an affair. They could be having an affair with someone they reconcile with. I'm picking up on an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. My right hand is itching, so they could be in this affair to get money. They could be exchanging sex for money. I feel like you're not the only person that they did this seduction spell on. Okay, so this person that they cheated with, they are in uncharted territory. So the person they're sleeping around with on you has a person, and we're going to tap into that energy. What's the energy of this third party person? So this person, this third party person that is connected to the person this Gemini is cheating on you with is in love with this person, and they don't know that they're dealing with this Gemini. So whoever this Gemini is dealing with, and we're gonna figure out what sign that is. They're they're in love with this person. They literally don't know that. Yeah, it says they're washed away. They don't know, and we see this castle in the background, so it's like they in fairyland, like fairy tale land. They don't know that this person is like cheating with them, and I'm seeing like also Gemini can have an agreement with them to keep their mouth to keep Gemini has an agreement that Gemini will keep their mouth closed about this contract as long as they're getting money. So let's pull some energy on this third party that Gemini is cheating with. What is the energy for this third party? So this comes out as a very controlling person. If you find that Gemini isn't in the house all the time, or isn't like answering your calls, not picking up FaceTime calls, it's because this Gemini is with this other person, and this other person is being controlling, telling them like, you're with me, you can't answer to other people, turn your phone off type shit. And they're not playful. They're not in a playful energy. I'm getting like they're very strict. But it's because they have faith that this relationship with this Gemini could work out. So they're in a relationship with someone, but they think that this relationship with your person is going to work out. And they also got their person in the back all in love while they're cheating. Yeah, so we got commitment. 606, commitment. This person is going to be honest with their feelings, Gemini. They're going to tell the truth about how they've been feeling. It says responsibilities. Gemini could even get pregnant, but I don't see this Gemini keeping the baby. So there's the disruption. This Virgo wants to say something, so I'm gonna let this Virgo tap in and say something. Let me spark up real quick. So this Virgo is coming out as the Emperor in reverse, but we got the Magician here. So he's saying like he's not perfect, but he's willing to change his behaviors. And the Magician stands for Gemini. So Gemini, he's telling you like you stepped out because he wasn't acting right. He know that, and that he's willing to change things if you give him a second chance. He's not going to be greedy. He's not going to be lustful. He's not coming in for sex this second time. He's coming in to start things with a fresh slate. Really honest. I'm getting really honest, really open. This person could have Cancer in their chart. Okay, so it's like I'm sorry. Let me turn this fan on. Okay, so I'm really getting now I'm hearing this Gemini say I'm at my wit's end. This Virgo did you wrong, and the person you cheated with did you wrong too, because they wouldn't leave their person, and you're just here for the money. You're only taking Virgo's offer if it comes with money. So there's a mutual party that knows this Virgo, and they seen your relationship with this Gemini. They're coming in to say something. Taurus, what do you want to say? So this Taurus wants to tell Virgo, like, you lost this Gemini because you actually allowed other people in. So Virgo, you could have had a disagreement with this Gemini, and you could have just completely gave up with the situation. You threw your hands up. You said, I'm done arguing. I'm done going back and forth. You even could have slept on the couch that night and for a couple of nights. And this is how you lost that Gemini. Okay, that third party person that Gemini cheated on Virgo with could be a Scorpio. What do we have for impact the world? Let me pull some tarot. So it's coming out again that this masculine is the Emperor in reverse. This is not this Virgo could be in the spotlight and could have impacted the world. Like, could have been a music artist, a movie, an actress, or an actor, or a rapper, singer, uh, athlete. This person impact the world, but they're not the person for you. It's coming out that they're the emperor in reverse. And we got the lovers that you should keep trying, Gemini. They're not coming out telling me what this Virgo did, which they're telling me not to tap into it. But it was bad, and they're telling you to go towards someone else. So why isn't it working with this Scorpio for this Gemini? Because this Scorpio, okay, so basically Spirit is saying keep looking. With the lovers mean choice. So you have a choice between different lovers, different people to connect with. This Virgo isn't a choice, and this Scorpio isn't a choice. You have different people to pick between, and the Scorpio isn't branching out to connect with you. If they want to, they could be trying to tell you their feelings. They could even open up and tell you their feelings, but they're not open up to leaving what they had in the past behind. You have choices. You can have an attic. I'm seeing ladders. I see 2 ladders. You can have an attic. I don't know where that's coming from, but yeah, I'm seeing like Gemini, you're going to take Spirit's offer and you're going to let them guide you into what you're supposed to be stepping into. I feel like you're going to freely date. You're not going to be looking for something too serious. You're not going to open up to everybody, but you're going to give these people a chance. This could be a Pisces could be coming in. I'm saying Cancer, Pisces, so a water sign. So another water sign. Yeah, water sign. So what do we have for this? Okay, so for this Virgo, they're going to be in a devil energy for a little bit, and they're going to be in the 4 of Swords for a little bit for whatever they did. Because it's not coming out about what they did, so I'm not going to force it. So I'm hearing Virgo say, if she's used seduction spells and magic on me, how is she moving on? So maybe I feel like, yeah, she was going through challenges in her life and she wanted to fix things. She had challenges in love, and she used magic to bring someone to her. Geminis are the lover's card. They deal with sexual connections, and that's just what she used to get with you. It wasn't meaning she was doing something bad. She had challenges, and that's what it led her to. What's going to end up happening with this Virgo? So it's telling me it's protecting me from a crime that Virgo has done. Virgo did something very illegal. This Gemini has protection from this Virgo. I felt like there could have been some DV. He's hoping that this Gemini is open to trust again. So this Virgo has to sit in hermit mode for a little bit. Spirit is isolating him from people and from other things because of this toxic relationship he had with this Gemini. Gemini did love spells, but she was working from the greater good to make things in her life right. This Virgo could have been abusive, physically, mentally, and emotionally abusive. And you know, Virgos and Geminis are like this, so it just didn't work out. So this was a karmic twin flame. This wasn't good. This Virgo has to sit in hermit mode until there's a transformation, until they walk in steps of faith, until they get their act together. Defiance against darkness, victory over shadows. That is what this Virgo needs to accomplish. You need to go into hermit mode and find peace in quiet places, because there will be lingering memories of the past. You need to move on with grace. That is the end of this reading. If you like this reading, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, turn on your post notification bell so you can get every video I upload. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Share this video with someone you feel like it resonated with. If it didn't resonate with you, take the messages that resonate. Deuces.